Welcome back to Guillotines and Guitars. It is Sunday night. It ain't Monday night. It's a Sunday night. We're having a Sunday night service
Switching
here
it up.
at the Guillotines and Guitars studio here in Hartsville, South Carolina.
The people watching or listening right now have no idea that it's Sunday for us.
They keep telling me not to do that stuff like that, but I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway.
Hold on. It's currently 9:24 p.m. where we are.
This is episode 9.
Oh God! He told me. He told me not to do that.
But episode 6 will be out next week. But when you hear this, it is going to be already out.
What is it? 5 or 7?
We don't know. Only the people watching and listening right now know what is already out
People
there.
just throwing their hands up.
It's a time eludes us when we.
What do you call this? An entrepreneur
What?
entrepreneur show?
Yep, exactly.
We're
nailed it.
Unexpected
You
show.
nailed it.
Intertube. What the hell you do?
I don't know where you're going at all.
What?
Intertube.
Yep.
Octopus.
The inner tube pontoon. That's what you call it.
Impromptu.
There you go.
That's it. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay, there you go.
But you said inner tube pontoon, so
That was one of those.
I thought we were going on a lake or something.
Oh, we're going on a cruise.
No,
No, not a cruise. Not a
don't
cruise or
say
cruise.
no words. No,
Get
no,
them sea
no.
legs back.
Ah, man, we got a good show for you tonight. We got some topics that we piggybacked on for our viewers' choice from last week. We would like to talk about them tonight. We got Kathy Colberth. Did I say that right?
I think so, yeah.
Kathy. I call her Kathy. I know about Kathy.
That's Kathy.
Yeah.
I know Kathy.
Cat.
Yeah.
For short.
So hers was the Guillotines was going to be what?
A movie, or it could be a documentary
Yep.
based off of a band.
Yep. Sort of not horror, but that's okay. We can
It
talk.
can be
It could
horror.
be.
You know,
horror.
it could be. You know, I just don't want the folks at home to say, "Well, that's not horror. That's not Guillotine." We can do anything on the show. It's not. These are just guidelines. The name of the show. We can go off the rails if we want to. You know, it just makes it fun. So don't get all twisted about it. Guitar segment. We're going to be talking about.
Desert Rock.
I'm
Bin
not.
Laden.
Was he the originator?
I can't stand them. Can you mute them?
Yeah.
All right, guitars.
But so, was he, Chris? Did you do a lot of? There's a lot of
Any
research to
research.
do on this.
I don't know if he was the true Desert Rock.
Oh, he was.
Originator.
Oh, he was a
Definitely.
blast.
Oh, just trust the words, man. You got me. That's good. Come off with a boom.
He went off with a boom, yeah. His first album was called Shock and Awe.
What kind of Porsche you drive?
No, go ahead.
Went off with a deep end, what we?
Yeah.
And then his next album was "Standing Behind My Wife When I Was Encountered."
All right. Guitar segment is Rocky Goodell. My buddy Rocky Goodell picked this last week, and we're going to talk about it. It's going to be best or your favorite non-rock cover. Okay. Favorite non-rock cover. That's Rocky's.
Favorite covered us.
Not a rock song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a rock.
Now, I did wonder when I read it, I wasn't sure. Was he saying a rock song that was covered in a different genre, or a different genre that was covered by a rock
To
band?
me, I took it as a song that is not a rock song that was covered in it.
It could be
To
covered
me,
by
it
a rock
could be
band.
covered by a rock band who rocked it up and made it a rock song. But to me, that's the way I read it, was a non-rock song that was covered by a band.
Okay.
And it could be a
covered by
covered
anyone.
by anybody. And it could be covered not as a rock song that you still like, a song you like.
People,
That's the way I took it.
you get no points for the shit you just said. Everybody is now dumb in this ring.
And why is that, Chris?
Because I didn't understand the word. You were just flabbergasting everywhere.
Flabbergasting?
Yeah. Just all over the page.
He's rolling in the deep.
All over the page
In the deep.
or the place? All over the page?
Everywhere. All over the. You was pinching toed here, not on the target. And that's our topics for tonight. We got technical difficulties. We good?
No, I was just looking something up because you're talking about Rocky Goodell. He was a guest on our show a while back, and I wanted to make sure of which show he was on. He was on Cut 12. So if you go to our YouTube page, scroll down to Cut 12, and that's where Rocky appeared.
Yep, that's Rocky. That big-headed lump of coal.
And you can hear about him and Chris roller dancing.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And he also... He about to burn our studio
That's
down.
right.
Yeah, he
Making his drinks.
He brought a
set it
whole
on
bar
fire.
here with fire and gas. And he was making these drinks, setting embers on fire
setting
and
drinks on fire.
Yeah.
Taste this.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
got that flame kiss.
yeah. Do you
flavor.
smell it? Burn it. He's doing these in the solo cuts, mind you. Settings to me.
And then you could hear the fire truck rolling down the street.
that's right. We actually did hear a fire truck. We had fun with Rocky. We enjoyed him. We hope he comes
Hey,
back
that
on.
was a great episode.
Yeah.
I like Rocky. I enjoy him.
I bet you do. Hey, I got his number. You want it? Say it again. You enjoy it, Rocky.
I mean,
man.
having him on the show was fun.
What the likes of him do you like?
He enjoys him.
I like Rocky being on the show, listening to him.
Oh, yeah.
Serenade
Sitting
you.
across the table
No, he
from
wasn't
him.
Looking in your eyes.
What was he doing?
Making you a drink.
Was it serenade or serenade?
It was.
You said serenade.
he was
like marinate.
No, it was baiting.
No.
Oh, my God. Shall we move on?
Yes, let's move on.
Cherry's like, nope, that's 10 more minutes. I can't.
Shot time.
Not quite.
Chris.
All right, let's go ahead and flip the coin. Let's see what we're talking about.
Let's give it a flip.
Flip or I'm gonna spin.
It's
All
up
right,
to you, man.
you ain't spinning it long. You've been flipping it lately. I don't.
What, you want me?
You just do whatever
You want me
floats
to
your
flip it or
boat.
spin it?
Spin it.
I'll
Whatever,
spin it.
whatever
Ready?
floats
Yes.
your
Here we
boat.
go.
Just stop.
Let's try that one more time.
It's guitars.
Is it guitars?
You got to spin it.
It's still
Scott.
guitars.
Did you
Guitars.
We're gonna take some shots before we start on a subject, or usually we always do that. We christen each subject with a shot.
Yep.
We're not alcoholics, by the way. We just
Trey,
enjoy
make sure you-
having
Make sure you bring Chris his H2O for his
yeah,
shot.
yeah. We like to have what you call it libations
Libations.
while we'll do our thing. Scott, go ahead. What's the guillotines and guitar things all about? It's your Southern rock.
Oh,
No,
Southern
it's your
infusion.
Southern infusion.
Yes.
Of everything rock and horror served over lavish libations.
as Jello shots.
We love Jello shots.
See how lavish these are?
very lavish.
Lavish.
Right.
I just
Yeah,
passed those out. So we're doing Jello shots tonight. These Jello shots are brought to you by
John
Sources
Bird.
unknown.
sources unknown.
No, John Bird. He made
Well,
it
just curious, where did you get this? This is-
out the door
It
of the
smells-
refrigerator. It's been sitting there.
Is that really important where I got them from?
It smells kind of funky.
Well, you can swap it. I'm sorry, Chris. We don't have a pink one.
I'll use my pinky though.
Yeah, he don't need a pink one because he'd probably put it in his stinky.
All right, cheers, boys. Cheers. Wait a minute, is that a gnat in mine? I'm just kidding. I don't know. Scott about threw up.
That son of a gun had some.
I had to
booze in it,
stop
buddy.
and look at mine. I was like, wait a minute.
I think that is a gnat. I got one too.
They don't. They taste. There's something off of. That's the reason why you had them in that door.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Something don't taste right about it.
They was just sitting in the door.
We getting all.
Was somebody basting them with a like?
Oh, stop it, man. Stop.
Hey, I was like, what's that taste like? Oh yeah,
we getting all
we'll set
fall
these aside.
violently ill by tomorrow.
Yeah, that was something a little off about it.
Ain't it? Or is it,
Was it-
just our minds just messing with us?
No, I was thinking it while you were talking about the other song. I
You didn't
just,
see that gnat wing in it?
that was that was not.
Damn.
That was not amazing. I mean, so
Oh, Carol's enjoying it. He's still going.
I'm just listening and
You got a
deciding,
nasty looking tongue. Put that tongue back in there.
deciding if I want to keep partaking.
Damn
Okay.
serpent tongue.
all right, the next shot's gonna be better.
I hope so.
Let's go ahead and skip on to the next subject.
All right, guitars.
Desert Rock.
That son of a gun
Let's
has
start it off.
You tell them, John.
Wrong button.
All right, we're talking about non-rock cover songs. So that was interesting to me because it just don't make no sense when I say it. You know, I don't know. It don't get y'all a little bit like non-rock cover songs. What?
Well, it's a,
It can be a rock cover song, but it originated from
yeah, the
not
original
like-
version of the
it could've
song
been a
is
folk
not
or country or
not in the genre of rock and roll.
You want me to start this one off? Who?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Carol.
All right, so so the one I chose was "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston, which was
Not by.
yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
wait a
right.
minute.
So it wasn't by Whitney Houston. It was she done a cover of it, and the reason I chose this one because it was originally done by Dolly Parton, and Dolly Parton released it in 1974, which was a great year in 1974, and it went to #1.
Why
Shit.
was 1974 a great year?
It was a great year for people born in 1974.
That-
Just a lot of good things from 1974. Lots of good
When
things.
were you born?
I was born in 1986, but regardless. But so Dolly Parton, she went #1 with it in 1974, and she redid it, done a new recording in 1982, went #1 again, and then Whitney Houston released it, and it went #1 again. So
Can I add some trivia there for you?
Absolutely.
Did you know when that song went out? You know who else wanted to record that song, but she turned them down and said no?
I
Who?
do not know.
Elvis Presley wanted to do that song.
Really?
Really?
Oh, that's
His-
interesting.
Him and his people wanted him to do "I Will Always Love You," and she turned it down because the thing I saw was there was something going on with like the way copyrights work, publishing rights, all that kind of
So,
stuff.
you
There
mean-
was something
so
like that. So
Dolly Parton said no to
Yeah.
Elvis Presley?
yes,
I didn't think that.
that was the only time that
I thought if an artist wanted to cover something, if they paid for it, then
Well,
they could do
but
it.
they
So
have-
well, but this was something like she was just like learning, I guess, to how to have publishing rights, and that was the one song she owned. She owned the copyright for it. There was, and I'd have to go back to find out for sure. But there was 100%. She turned Elvis down. Elvis wanted to do it, and
isn't that something?
Well, damn, darling. Ugh.
And
turn me down.
What was the reason?
Double bubble, come here.
double bubble.
Yeah.
Oh, come here.
So-
Islands in the stream.
She wrote the song in 74.
I got you 9 to
Well,
5 right
she
here.
recorded it in
Or recorded
74.
Recorded, yeah.
So and Elvis died what in 70?
77.
77.
True story though. Look it up. Look it up.
But I
it
mean,
might have been.
Did she ever say why? I mean, why she
yeah,
turned him down?
that's what I just said because it was something about the publishing rights or the copyright or whatever that it was like
Oh,
it was like
okay.
the one song that she was like, wait, I own this or whatever, and decided not to do it, so she actually turned them down.
How about that?
True
I didn't
story.
know that.
But she let Whitney do it.
It was much later.
Yeah.
Much later, when she was obviously well established by then and
Right.
knew how the business worked.
Knowledgeable and-
Yeah, but
And
at the time,
Whitney did it for the Bodyguard,
Bodyguard.
The Bodyguard.
soundtrack with
Yeah.
Kevin Costner,
and Whitney.
which was a good movie.
It
Great
was
movie.
a good movie. Chris, you ever seen The Bodyguard?
Mm-mm.
Man.
You hadn't? It's a good movie.
Never seen it. I need to
Kevin
check it out, I guess.
Costner plays Bobby Brown in the movie. You know who he is?
Oh yeah, he's
Y'all are
Stranger
messing with me
Things.
now.
Yeah, Stranger Things. Yeah.
I ain't messing with y'all.
No, seriously.
That was two
You
different
got-
Caucasians of people right there.
You can play
Bobby Brown
anything. You can't put a
and Kevin
color on a
Costner. How
cover.
would that work?
look because it's his prerogative.
Oh my God!
Lost for words over here. Well,
But you said that was what? That was two different Caucasians.
yeah. There's two different chameleons there. You know? Kevin Costner, Bobby Brown. Come on.
I know. Yep. You know, you
Mix them together, get Spencer Rattler. Come on. Give it the.
Do you know what the difference is between two Caucasians? Gotta tell you.
Do you know what a Caucasian is?
Let me go before you continue. Let me look at the time and know when I have to edit.
You get Spencer Rattler. Oh, God. I cracked myself up. I love me. Oh, do me some more, Chris. I will.
Oh my
Let me,
God!
let me give me a drink and I'll do some more.
So back to the difference.
Yeah.
So,
Another sound bite there, Trey.
I know.
all right. So,
Don't worry, I'm looking.
that's a pretty good one, Carol.
I appreciate
That was
that.
pretty good one.
I studied up.
Mine,
on it.
Mrs. Robertson.
Robinson?
Robinson.
Oh, Robinson.
Robertson or Robinson?
By-
Two
by
different
side-
songs.
Robertson or Robinson? Which one?
Robinson.
Okay. Who was that by?
Simon and Garfunkel.
All right.
Released in 1968, the year you was born. They did it for the film The Graduate. You ever seen The Graduate?
I don't know if I.
That the
At least-
Graduate had Dustin Hoffman in it.
Oh, I don't see anything that says Dustin Hoffman on here.
I
Dustin Hoffman wasn't alive back then.
Yes, he was.
Dustin Hoffman? Hoffman, who am I thinking about?
I don't know.
Am I talking about Ben Stiller, buddy?
You must be. Yeah, Dustin Hoffman was in The Graduate.
I don't think we're talking about the same people.
Yeah, we are.
I think so because the song that they Simon and Garfunkel was
The one
Mrs. Robinson.
on the Ben Stiller movie where he's talking about he sharded.
No,
Are you
You
thinking?
know what I'm talking about? No?
Are you talking about Meet the Fockers?
no, he's talking about
Jennifer Aniston and
Yeah, I know. what movie you're talking.
Anderson?
you know what I'm talking about? Polly was her name, or Polly.
Yeah, Along Came Polly.
Long Came Polly. Was that Dustin Hoffman
Polly.
in there? Is that
Polly, not Polly.
Polly.
It's not
Polly
Polly
wants a
Shore.
cracker.
okay? It's Polly.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it
No,
straight.
Polly.
Dustin Hoffman's not in that.
That wasn't Dustin. Who was that guy?
That was the one who's dead now.
Yeah,
What was his name?
Dustin Hoffman. Hoffman.
It's not Dustin Hoffman though.
Dustin Hoffman. What else he play in?
Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah.
He played in Rain Man with Tom Cruise.
Oh, played in yeah.
He was also in that old movie where he dressed as a woman. What was that called? I forget.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was. But yeah, I mean,
He
Dustin
played,
Hoffman.
he played on the I guess the Patriot
No.
I don't think so.
or the Outbreak.
Oh yes, he did.
Outbreak. That's his name.
Outbreak.
Yeah.
With that had Cuba
Dustin-
Gooding Jr.
And Morgan Freeman in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he
Dustin
he
Hoffman. I
played
got
on-
the
that's
Dustin Hoffman in my head now. I got.
But yeah, he was the young guy in
Other day.
The Graduate. What you're talking about? He was the one who was seduced by the older woman, which is what the song was written about. You know, Mrs. Robinson.
Damn to luck.
How about that? Well, that's my. And then wait a minute. I think. I thought I saw Pinkies.
That's just in your imagination.
He's
That's
always
what you're
looking.
thinking about. Yeah.
He's always looking for him.
But then the rock cover came from the Lemonheads. I know that ain't part of our deal tonight, but still, I love the Lemonheads version because they ramp it up a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. And it's upbeat. And
Upbeat,
I thought
yeah.
it was pretty. I thought that was pretty cool. But that's mine.
It is a big drastic change from the actual original. If you listen to Simon and Garfunkel's version,
Oh yeah.
It is, their
Big
version
time.
is very tame, and
Very-
it's just a acoustic guitar and
Just
which I
really-
mean they're
It's in the
they're folk
60s.
rock. I
How would
guess,
you
which
like
is-
your name to be Scott Garfunkel?
He probably would if he was getting some of that
That
money.
is a name. Can you spell Garfunkel?
I don't think it's that difficult to spell.
Yeah,
Come
I
on.
don't think so either.
Just entertain me. Spell it.
GARFUNKEL.
Lucky.
Yeah, all over it.
I just said it wasn't that difficult to spell.
I know.
Larry Natchell is the bass player. Natchell.
Natural NATCHEL or LE.
Kne.
I missed the K.
I like how Chris is so like serious, like K, like he knew without looking at it.
I did. You could have asked me without. I would
Did
have.
you pronounce that correctly?
No,
Simon and Garfunkel. They had some success.
They did.
they had a lot of
Yeah.
success.
Yeah, they're. I mean, you're younger, so you probably don't know a lot of them, but Simon and Garfunkel had a lot of songs,
Which
and,
actually,
and
I
Paul
don't know.
Simon had a lot by himself
Yeah.
after the fact. Did you ever see "You Can Call Me Betty" when the video
Oh,
he
yeah,
did with Chevy Chase?
Yeah.
I used to love that video.
I did too. I still do.
That Chevy Chase is a funny. He's a trip.
I heard he's not
Sounds
very.
of Silence. I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, I heard Chevy
but
Chase is not very
Disturbed-
easy to work
yeah,
with.
Disturbed covered
Probably
Sound
is.
of Silence.
That's
That's
that'd
right.
be another one.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That
so
could be
I
another
just
one.
stumbled on another one. So Sounds of
Stumbled upon-
Silence.
Well,
yeah,
you,
but that was Simon and Garfunkel.
you keep looking at your iPad, you'll be able to come up with all kinds.
I'm telling you. Hold on.
Why don't you
Give me
move
a minute.
along? Let somebody else have a shot.
We getting
You
shots?
can't, you can't take it off.
I like a shot. Homeward Bound. They did some stuff for Homeward Bound. Remember that movie Homeward Bound with the lab and the cat?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's Milo and Otis. You ever seen Milo and Otis? Oh my God, you got to watch Milo, Otis. We got to cross the river, and it is the cat. It's a great movie, man. You need to watch it.
It sounds like a real
It is, man.
Real Exciting.
real thriller.
It is.
Did they cross the ocean?
Man, they had to go through some physical
Was
stuff.
it an ocean or a river?
It was a river, and it
Yeah.
was across the pond. So they talked like this. They had crumpets.
Crumpets.
And
So they were English?
Yes, Milo. Look
The
at
guy-
my nipple.
Which one of them
Oh
was it?
God!
Sound like that.
Which one of them was a strapping young lad, Milo or Otis?
Milo, Otis. You got to see Milo and Otis, man.
All right, well, let's stop the show and watch it.
Damn it!
Sounds real great. Trey, what you got?
Yep. What you got?
Let's move on from Chris because he's
right.
on his Google, so he's
I got a couple. I actually had to pull up my YouTube because I couldn't remember the name of the band. There's a punk band called the Spin Set. Now this video that I found, I do this song in my solo show, and I was thinking about our full band playing it, so I looked to see if anybody else was doing it, and there was this band called the Spin Set, and I had to look and see how long ago this video was posted. A long time ago, I think. 11 years ago, but they covered "Break My Stride."
Oh,
And it's a punk version, but it's still close. But the music
Break
is
My Stride was by who?
oh my god, I know the guy and I completely forgot it. Anyway,
Was that
hold on, let me look it up because I've got some trivia with that guy too.
What was that? While you looking it up, was that Break My Stride? It come out in the early 80s,
I thought that was like a reggae song.
or was it
No.
was it earlier than that?
Matthew Wilder is the guy. Let me get my songs in now. I've got you two. So the one was by a band that nobody. I don't even know if they're still together or not. But it was great. You should look it up. My number one. I got two. I was going to say one is going to be Lincoln Park. Fred Durst singing Faith. That's a good one.
God, dog it.
What, were you going to say that too?
No, but I didn't think of it. I wish I had.
Yeah. And the other one was Aerosmith doing Come Together by the Beatles.
Another good
yeah,
one.
but the Beatles was considered a rock band, so
He's got a point.
But I thought
He's
we
chopping your legs out.
did it really
so.
matter?
Well, it don't matter. I mean, no, and that's a great song. But where'd you go, Trey?
You cut his legs off.
Chopping his legs out.
I mean,
wasn't he?
damn, you just chopped the man on down. You still with us, Trey?
Yeah.
Come on, Trey. Come
I
on
just
back.
had- all right, I'm good.
No, that's still a good one.
His first choice was good, and he was just given an honorable mention.
Damn, I
Yeah.
can't believe I didn't think of Faith though.
Well,
Can't-
mine.
Gotta have
Well, how about? I mean, there's
feet.
yeah, there's tons of them,
Mine is, and I can't believe nobody else.
but- Well, I have a bunch, but I wanted to. I was saying 2.5. So
Yeah, but I can't believe nobody else. Nobody else come up with this one. Mine was
Wham!
mine was
Yeah.
Whiskey in a Jar by Metallica.
Ah, that's another good.
Oh, yeah.
It was an old
Just
Irish.
hit me over
It was
here.
an Irish.
I'm
folk
getting
song.
excited talking about this.
Didn't Thin Lizzy do that song?
Then Lizzie did it.
Yeah.
You two did it.
You too did it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why nobody heard that version.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Well, he was trying to save the world while he was singing it.
Yeah, and it
Oh,
wasn't good either. But I mean, Metallica did a great job with it. You know,
They
I mean,
did.
it's a. But I mean, that was an old Irish.
We're all for your
folk
daddy,
song.
yo. You too. Huh. Bah humbug.
Yeah, but
I know it's still rock, but Guns N' Roses, "Live and Let Die."
Yeah.
She's just killing. But Wham,
Are you talking about Seether doing?
yeah. Careless Whisper.
Careless Whispers. That was a good one.
Yeah. Wham. Wham.
George.
Oh, George Barfield, he had some good songs.
Trey, you bringing out some dingers over here.
I
You
could-
got some more?
I don't have any dingers except for this one.
That was
I think Chris thinking about Dingleberries.
I'm still stuck on rock musicians covering rock songs, but Marilyn Manson, "Sweet Dreams."
Yeah. Oh, that's
How about
cool.
Hurt, Johnny Cash?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
that goes
I
backwards,
hurt
but
myself today.
Yeah. And again, we getting away from the topic, which was non-rock songs.
we've been hammering
Is
down
Hurt-
some rock
Is Hurt considered a rock song?
covers.
Yeah, Hurt was by 9 Inch Nails.
Oh, did he write that?
yeah,
Johnny. Yeah,
Johnny,
Johnny Reznor,
Trent Reznor,
Trent Reznor,
Trent Reznor?
or Johnny.
yeah, I think it goes by Johnny.
Johnny.
His nickname.
Well, his real name was Johnny Cash, so he let the Johnny Cash sing it.
Yeah. So did Johnny Cash write the song or Trent Reznor?
Trent Reznor
Reznor.
wrote it. That was a 9 Inch.
Well, Trent Reznor recorded it too. He had
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
recorded it.
And then Johnny.
I didn't
Cash
realize. Yeah, I didn't realize Trent Reznor had written that song.
Yeah, or Johnny Reznor. Either one of them.
Yeah, Johnny Reznor. That's his cousin.
yeah.
That's his alias.
There's a thing on YouTube you should look up. It's Rick Rubin talking about how they got together and how they convinced Johnny Cash to do that song. And he said that he would send him these CDs or cassettes. I don't know what he was doing, but he'd send him these songs because he was wanted to do his last album of these cover songs.
Yeah.
And he really thought that him doing "Hurt" by Trent Reznor. I don't know if it was it called Trent Reznor or was it called 9 Inch Nails? Was it a 9 Inch Nails song or?
I thought it was 9 Inch Nails, but it might not be.
Yeah.
No, it's labeled as 9 Inch Nails.
Okay.
I just looked.
Okay.
Well, so he would send Johnny Cash these. I'm gonna say CDs because I think that's what it is. But he would always put that song first, and he would. Johnny Cash was like, nah, and he'd pass on it, and he would look at these other ones, and he'd send it back. Take a listen to this one, just listen to it, and then finally when he did it, like everything came together, audio wise, and even the video. Like they went into these archives and started finding all this footage of Johnny Cash back in these old movies that he had done and things like that, and it was really cool. So the video comes together just like the audio did. So like if you watch the video, you get pulled into that real easy.
Yeah.
So that was good.
That is
Good.
I mean, even though it's off topic, I mean, it's still that is a.
Wait, we're going off topic on this show?
Well, I
we
got
do it occasionally.
one that's not considered rock cover. Pearl Jam did the
Where,
well,
did
yeah.
my baby,
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
what's the name of that song?
Oh, yeah, Last Kiss.
Yeah,
Last
Kiss.
Kiss. Who did that one? Who did Last
Well,
Kiss?
actually,
That was actually one of the
wasn't that-
first songs that I learned how to play on the guitar. My dad
But
taught me.
wasn't that when that song come out? Wasn't that considered rock? I mean, because it was.
They probably I don't know. Did they call it rock back then? Did they call
Well,
the Beatles rock?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they did. or not.
Wayne Cochran?
Cochran?
'Cochran.
1961. Let's see.
Yep, and I learned that song just a few years after that.
That's a good song too. Pearl Jam actually did a good job with it.
It did. Have you heard Pearl Jam do?
It failed to do well on the charts too.
What's and I know this is not the name of the song. I just call it "Rain on Me" or "Rain Over Me." Maybe it is. Where they did it on like an award show. Pearl Jam did.
Did they actually release it? It's like a.
I don't know if they did. They should have if they didn't. But they did it on this.
On a live.
Yeah, on this live award show, and they've got like the stage is dark and there's like rain coming down.
How's the song go?
Well, he starts off going,
hey, easy.
I didn't warm my voice up. But he starts off like that. Only love, make it rain.
I don't know that song.
That's all right. I don't ruin myself. But anyway, look it up. It's good.
Oh, and also, who sings Hash Pipe?
Weezer.
Yeah.
Weezer did Africa.
But I think Toto was considered a
Were they rock band?
Yeah.
Ah. I almost had it.
soft rock, maybe. But I mean,
Anybody got anything else besides rock? We went way off the track.
Yeah, let me go back in time real quick and talk about the Elvis thing. I had to look it up because I knew this, but I couldn't remember the details of it. But so the reason that he didn't record it, the reason she said no was because his people had said, Elvis wants to do your song. And she was all excited at first because, oh my God, this is Elvis wants to do my song. And so they all got together. Well, then after she'd already kind of agreed to, I'll let you guys do that or whatever, and we'll get together. Then his people said, well, just so you know, any song that Elvis records, he gets 50% of publishing rights.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that was the Colonel.
And that was when she was like, no. So they pulled the plug on it. But that's what it was. So that's why he never recorded, because he had to have.
Well, and I don't think that was Elvis. Did you watch the movie Elvis with
with Tom Hanks?
No, not with
Tom Hanks.
But the young actor, the guy did a good job. I hadn't seen it yet, but I've seen parts of it. But they go into a lot of detail about the Colonel who was managing Elvis.
Yeah.
About how there was a lot of stuff he did Elvis didn't know was going on. Like there was a lot of things he was doing to get more money. Like he would tell when they wanted Elvis to record a song, or and he would go to the people who wrote the song. He'd be like, Elvis has to get 50% of the recording rights, and where he gets the money. And Elvis had no idea that was going on. It was the Colonel who was the one who managed him who was doing all that. So I mean, it could have been that, which is crazy how he just thought the guy was his manager doing
money.
Yeah, money. It'll do it to you.
I don't know if I'm reading this right. I'm scared to say
You probably not.
You ever heard of Apocalyptica?
Yeah, they're Apocalyptica is the band with all they do. They play the violins.
So
There's three of them.
yeah.
Metallica got that's again.
The violins.
They got the one song from them, or did Apocalyptica cover one? Is that how I'm reading it?
Yeah, Apocalyptica
Okay.
covered one, but Apocalyptica, they have some pretty cool songs. They have a lot of people who come and like guest sing for
All right, this
on their
site's
album.
trash. Just giving me all kind of wrong answers. Never mind. No, go ahead. But yeah, well, I don't have any
Apocalyptica, they're a good band. Yeah, it's three guys who all play
cellos.
Yeah, cellos, and they got a video out there I think where they do Thunderstruck.
Oh, I've seen them
And
guys.
they do. They got one of the songs which was a pretty big. It made it like on the mainstream rock charts.
They was actually
Where,
on America's Got Talent a couple years back.
They might have been.
They have,
but they were.
I know what I'm talking about.
They had the singer for 3 Days Grace who actually sang on one of their songs. They've had the singer for Bush sing on one of their songs. They had Corey Taylor from Slipknot.
Feed me offering.
No.
Swallow. I like that guy's voice.
But they've had some pretty cool songs though.
You need to look up Allie the Piper. She does.
Allie the Piper.
This young girl. I don't know if she's Scottish or not, but she plays the bagpipes, and she plays a lot of these.
Does she have
rock
one video
songs.
with flames coming out of her bagpipes?
Maybe I hadn't seen that, but
No, you talking about the guy on the street? I saw that too. Where
Yeah.
he's playing the bagpipes. He plays them good too, and he actually. When he hits down on it, he has flames shooting out of something. He's like a street.
Is his name?
guy.
That's Gene McSimmons.
Gene McSimmons. I like that. Like McLovin.
There's the bell.
All right.
School's in, sucker.
All right. That was a good segment. I had a good time on that one, boy. I could have talked that one.
He said-
all night.
He actually said
long.
segment
Segment.
and not cement.
Segments.
Not sediment. He didn't
We
say
do
sediment
these
that
things
time.
on segments and settlements.
Yes, on the settlements.